A 19-year-old student at Louisiana State University was allegedly sexually assaulted by at least 2 men and then left to wander the streets before she was fatally struck by a car shortly after. 4 suspects are charged in connection with the January the 15th incident in East Baton Rouge that proceeded in the death of Louisiana State student Madison Brooks. Kaivon Washington, who's 18 years old, and a 17-year-old juvenile are charged with 1 count each of third-degree sexual assault, according to the probable cause affidavits. Casen Carver, who's 18, and Everette Lee, 28, are charged with 1 count each of principal to the third-degree sexual assault, the affidavit show. In Louisiana, third-degree sexual assault is considered to be a sexual assault committed without the lawful consent of the victim, in which the victim is incapable of resisting or of understanding the nature of the act by reason of a stupor or abnormal condition of the mind produced by an intoxicating agent or any cause, and the offender knew or should have known the victim's incapacity. Brooks had a blood alcohol level 4 times the legal limit when she left Reggie's Bar near the LSU campus in the early hours of January the 15th, according to the affidavit. She also tested positive for THC, it says. According to the affidavit, she and the other 4 suspects consumed alcohol at the bar. Alright guys, so the following information I'm about to provide you is according to the affidavit. Carver told authorities that he didn't know Brooks and had never seen her before. He said that when he and the others was leaving the bar for the night, the victim walked with them. Carver described Brooks as very unstable on the feet, unable to keep her balance, and unable to speak clearly without slurring her words. Video footage showed Brooks falling inside the bar. He said that he saw Brooks and the 17-year-old male hugging and walking together, and that she asked for a ride home. Carver asked where her friends were, but he told authorities she was too drunk and did not know where her friends were. Carver told authorities he offered Brooks a ride home and asked her where she lived, but he told authorities that she fell over and could not answer him. Carver said he drove to a nearby street where he parked the car. There he said he heard the 17-year-old ask Brooks 5 times if she wanted to have sex with him, and the victim gave verbal consent to his 17-year-old friend. The 17-year-old and Brooks had sex in the backseat of the car. Again, all this information is according to the affidavit. After the 17-year-old had sex with Brooks, Carver said he heard Washington ask her numerous times if she wanted to have sex with him, and she consented. Carver said he and Washington's uncle Lee stayed in the front seat while sex acts was being performed with the victim. Carver told authorities that at a certain point he said, "We got to stop this." At which point Carver says Washington and Brooks stopped having sex. Asked if Brooks was too impaired to consent to sex, Carver allegedly said, "I guess," the affidavit says. Unable to find out where Brooks lived, he says he dropped her off in a subdivision. He told authorities at 2:50 a.m. Brooks was struck by a vehicle and killed. The driver was not arrested. Carter's attorney Joe Long said that Brooks' death is a tragedy, but not a crime. Attorney Ron Haley, who representing Washington and Lee, said that this was absolutely not the R word. He told media outlets, based on a disagreement, she got out the vehicle. She indicated that she was getting an Uber. I want the public to know these young men, or really the driver of the vehicle and the young men that was there, did not put her off on the side of the road. I don't even know where to begin. I hope Maddie is at peace. Beautiful young lady. No one ever deserved to go out like this. All these males, including that minor, need to be charged to the highest extent of the law. All should be charged with felony murder. They was allegedly committing the crime that led to her death. They assaulted her while she was incapacitated by alcohol. Then they essentially tossed her by the side of the road when it was done with her like she was a piece of trash. If a man or a woman is drunk, she or he cannot consent. Period. I'm surprised they not holding them responsible for her murder, especially in Louisiana, and considering 2 of the 4 picture are black. The white dude sound like he throwing them under the bus, claiming that he hated that they had sex with her, yet his behind didn't do anything to intervene or stop it. I mean, come on, man. Oh, you did something too. They need to make an example and punish all 4 of them severely. I mean, it's too many sociopaths running around here getting off lightly for being evil. That poor girl went out to have fun to only end up being killed after being sexually assaulted by multiple degenerates. You know, I can't imagine how her parents feel right now. And where the heck was her friends? Did her friends just ditch her? You know, I would never leave my friend like that. We came together, we leave together. Then there's the bar that's serving underage people. And then I looked up the bar, and apparently they have a history of serving underage people and got in trouble. And what about the workers at the bar? They didn't see this young girl getting drunk out her mind and didn't limit her drinks or call a ride to take her home or nothing? I mean, this is just tragic. But this needs to be a hard lesson to college girls or any women out there getting sloppy drunk, leaving with unknown men. This has been happening for ages. I don't know why women or men continue to go out and get so drunk that they are disoriented. You can never assume people are not going to take advantage of you. This world is full of wicked degenerates. Everybody is not fortunate enough to live life on the wild side unscathed. That live wild young spirit is long gone. Times are harder and we need to be wiser. It's unfortunate that this young lady lost her life before learning this. Alright guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this story. So let's continue the conversation in the comment section. And as always, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And thanks for watching.